Hi everyone, good evening and welcome to Kaadoo Kwizz. This is our new to have all of you. It's a simple, fun, easy quiz. The quiz is based on wildlife simply because Kaadoo is known for being a wildlife themed applications and board games company. So let's get cracking, right, for the next 30 to 35 minutes. So the quiz is researched and brought to you by Nexus Consulting. Get started. Let me tell you a little bit about Kaadoo. Today we are world in lockdown, so making people wonder what games to play while indoors. So the new norm is games at home, right? So board games are back. That's a very nice hashtag, I think. Kaadoo is a proudly made in India company, indigenously developed for the world. Concept, design, production, and delivery, full service related to board games and card games and so on. All of it to make you have fun, be healthy, interact with each other. It's meant for kids, it's meant for families, it's meant for adults, and you can learn, you can party, and you can have a whole lot of fun with the Kaadoo board games. Indeed, 2.5 lakh people across India and the world have experienced it. So if you look at the games, there are a range of things. So there are a bunch of Kaadoo games which are wildlife themed. There's something called Animal Buddy. There are card games, and then there are what are called strategy games, right? So let's get started. Let's go on to the quiz. Here is question number 1. Remember, you have to type. Identify this cute fellow. He's also the Kaadoo mascot. If you've noticed the earlier slides carefully, you can see his face as part of the Kaadoo logo. It's there on our quiz logo as well. They're found in India and Sri Lanka, and you can spot them in forests moving carefully along treetops. So this is the full correct name is the slender loris. The slender loris, also called Kaadoo Papa in Kannada. It's not the lemur or the tarsier, it's the slender loris. Right, well done. If you got that right, give yourselves a pat on the back. Let's move on to the next question of the quiz. So this was the 0th question in some sense. Here is question number 1. Okay, you're going to see a fun clip from the film Kung Fu Panda. It features the giant panda Po trying to defeat the evil Tai Lung with the help of the Furious 5. Look at this clip of the Furious 5 fighting Tai Lung and tell us what animal Tai Lung is. We're looking for a 2-word answer. Snow leopard. It's found in the mountain ranges of Central and South Asia. India has a national park called the Hemis National Park, which has been set up to conserve the snow leopard, and it's quite a rare and beautiful creature, I must say. Right, so well done to all of you. Snow leopard is right. Movie questions always get answered in my experience, so well done. Next question. Pesquet's parrot is a scary-looking creature from New Guinea. It's nicknamed the Dash Parrot, although it's a fruit eater and does not use those dangerous-looking beaks to drink blood. Which fictional character does this parrot's nickname reference? Here is a picture of the parrot for you. So you can see its picture. It's called the Pesquet's parrot. Tell me, what is the blank? Which fictional character does the parrot's nickname reference? Right, this is indeed the Dracula parrot. It's called the Dracula parrot. The species is vulnerable and is in the extinction watch list because of extensive habitat loss that has happened. So this is the Dracula parrot. Well done. Here's the next question. Okay, we're going to see a nice little video clip again. This is the Dash macaque, which is named after the country it is found in. They lived in snow-covered areas, making them the only primates other than humans that live in such northern climates. Locals call them Nihonzaru. In which country would you find this macaque, also called the snow monkey? Here we go. And the correct answer is indeed Japan. Right? So there are special hot springs set up exclusively for them, and these monkeys warm themselves in those hot springs. Fantastic creatures, lovely clip as well. That's the joy of doing a wildlife themed quiz. You can just get to experience a lot of beautiful clips as we have for you in this particular quiz. Okay, question number 4. Another clip. The stripes on the okapi in this video might lead you to think that it's a close relative of the X, but that's not quite correct. However, it's related to another animal Y that you'll find in Africa. The okapi and this animal are the only living members of a family. So name the two animals X, which you might think it's a relative of, but it's not, and Y, whose family it actually belongs to. Here's a little clip. You're right. This is indeed part of the okapis are part of the giraffe family. They're called forest giraffes or Congolese giraffes, like you heard in the video. They're found predominantly in some parts of the Democratic Republic of Congo. Because they are striped, you might think they're related to the zebra, but there are only two animals in the Camelopardalis species, and they are the giraffe and the okapi. Right. Let's move to question number 5. Okay, simple one. These are known for their extremely powerful sting and inhabit lowland rainforests in South America. Their bite is currently the highest on what's called the Schmidt's sting pain index. Victims who are bit by these have compared it to getting shot by a firearm. What are these kind of very, very powerful stingy creatures called? Here is a picture. There you go. That's the picture. Looks pretty amazing, but its sting can be quite amazing as well. So tell us, what are they called? We're going to close it. And the correct answer is, these are called bullet ants. These are called bullet ants, right? They're not spiders, they're ants, and they're called bullet ants. The Schmidt's sting pain index has them right on top of the list. Okay, so well done, right on top of the list. All the people who gave me bullet ants correct. Nicely done. Too many of you to call out a name. From the next few questions, I'll at least call out the top 3 who gave me the right answer. Halfway point of the quiz, we're going nice, breezy, and fast because all of you are answering everything very quickly, which is very good. There is question number 6. Again, a very, very nice video. You'll see a shovel-snouted lizard found in the desert regions of Namibia and Angola. You'll see them doing a kind of dance. Why do they do this dance? Enjoy the clip. Give a kind of exact answer, which is actually nobody gave me a precise answer, just to prevent their feet from burning. Yeah, but anything that you said along to do with the fact that they want to keep cool and they don't want to kind of they want to avoid the heat is fine. It's so hot over there that if they put all their feet down for any long length of time, their feet would actually get burnt, right? So that's why they dance. Well done. That's the shovel-snouted lizard. Nicely answered. Now the next question that's coming up is our surprise question, right? So the first person who answers this correct, and I will be closing this question as soon as I get the first correct answer and announcing the winner, you will get a very special board game as a prize from Kaadoo, apart from the regular prizes for the quiz. So here comes your surprise question. In sub-Saharan Africa, red-billed oxpeckers help the rhinos by feeding on the parasites found in their skin. It also does another and more important help to the rhino through its bird calls. What does it do? So it kind of sits on the rhino, this bird, and feeds on the parasites found on the rhino, and thereby it gets food and the rhinos get rid of the parasites. But they also do another thing, a very important help to the rhino through their bird calls. What do they do, or how do they help? Warns the animals, the rhinos, that enemies like humans, for example, are approaching, So it's called Askari wa Kifaru, which is the rhino's guard, right? So those they particularly want them because the biggest predator of the rhino in Africa is actually the human being, right? Who armed with a gun comes and shoots the rhino and kills it. And so these birds actually warn the humans that they're approaching. Let's move to the next question. We have 5 more to go. Question number 8. Simple one. Pupil is the part of the eye that lets light in, as all of you might know. Shown here is an animal that has rectangular pupils. Now, all our pupils and pupils in most animals are in a round kind of shape, right? But this animal has rectangular pupils. This is because it gets a much better view of the horizon when it lifts its head. So very simply, which domestic animal, like Roger Federer, this is the goat. This is the goat. So this broad line of sight allows them to see danger approaching. And I think some of you specifically said mountain goats and so on, which is correct. So this is indeed the goat, not the sheep or the cat. Okay, let's go. We seem to be doing very good time today. Next question is an audio question. The club-winged manakin resides in the slopes of the Andes Mountains in Colombia and Ecuador in South America. It produces certain sounds you hear in this audio clip. What is unique is that the sound doesn't come from the mouth. So you're going to hear these violin-like sounds that these birds produce. How do they produce these sounds? Yeah, so they do this by vibrating their wings, right? Or by bringing their wings together, like many of you said. 10. You're going to see a video clip again. Tell me the name of this fish, which gets its name due to its accurate marksmanship. One word to fill up. On the mark, this is called the archer fish, also called the spinner fish, and it's found in India, Southeast Asia, and Australia, right? Congratulations. Let's move. Penultimate question of Kaadoo Quiz episode 1. Here it comes. You're going to hear Sir David Attenborough, explain the aerodynamics of the wings of a bird. Very simple. Name the bird. Even if you can't hear the clip, I think you can see the visuals. That should be of more than enough help. Is the peregrine falcon. So the peregrine falcon's breeding range includes land regions from the Arctic tundra all the way to the tropics. And it has this really uniquely shaped wingspan, like Sir David was pointing out in the video clip, and that helps them kind of streamline or aquiline their aeroline, their whole flight, and makes them terrifically aerodynamic and really, really fast. So they are the fastest creatures in the animal kingdom. Of course, The cheetah would be the fastest on land, but the peregrine falcon is the fastest among all the animals in the animal kingdom. Right. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the last question of Kaadoo Quiz episode 1. Let me say a big thank you first to Kaadoo for launching this initiative. I think wildlife is a great topic, and as you can see by the fantastic response, there are lots of interested people. There are nearly 70 people on the call right now. I think that's a terrific response for a first episode. So thank you all for taking time out and coming to this. We are going to do this every alternate Friday, second and fourth Friday of every month. And the quiz will broadly be themed around wildlife. We may pick sub-themes as we would like to and announce about that. So last question coming up. Here we go. These animals are found in places that are thousands of kilometers apart. However, research suggests that they could be more closely related than we think. So identify these two creatures. We're going to show you two pictures. They're not found anywhere near each other, but scientists are now saying that they could be actually pretty closely related, right? So give me two one-word answers. Here's the first one. I'll leave it on for 10 seconds. And here is the second one. Right? So I need the names of two animals. And the correct answer is indeed yaks and bison. Right? So bison are also called buffaloes, found in North America. Yaks, of course, are found in the hilly terrains of South Asia. So quite far apart, but research is suggesting that the yaks and the bison may actually be related. And my content team has decided to put in a corny joke as well to end the quiz on the answer slide there, which says, what did the buffalo say to his son when he left for college? It said bison. Right. Okay. On that wonderful note, of course, the next quiz will happen exactly 2 weeks from now on the 24th of July at the same time, 7 p.m. on the Facebook page of Kaadoo Games. So till then, hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you very much for the nice, kind comments. The theme of the next quiz is something we'll announce. It will be, like I said, broadly around wildlife, but if there are any specific themes, we will announce that. So this is Venki signing off.